guys, it's Laura, and I am super excited because today we are going to be talking about not only kindness, but something else that's, I think, just as important. So we are doing the whole series from my book, Kindness on Purpose. Our page today that we're talking about is, pop around with gratitude. So we're going to be doing some stuff with popcorn. So that's pretty fun, right? Gratitude. Let's just talk a little bit about gratitude. When we choose to be grateful and appreciative and thankful for the things that are in our life that are great or feel good or are fantastic or are just meeting our needs, everything is easier. Gratitude is a simple way to make a difference for yourself and for all the people around you. And it's so much easier to be kind when you're grateful. So we're going to talk about some different things we can do with popcorn to spread kindness and to be grateful today. In the notables and the lunchbox notes, which are the two little matching products, there is a page for the popcorn, of course. So we're going to go ahead and rip those out. We have popping in with extra love. These are perforated, so it tears right out. Super easy peasy. It's blank on the back so we can write notes. And we're going to take out the one from Sprinkle Kindness, the little miniature lunchbox notes. So cute. It also says popping in with extra love. So these items were designed to make spreading kindness and giving little gifties to cheer people up and brighten their days really easy for you. So we have popping in with extra love and popping in with extra love. We're going to do two different things with these today. We're actually going to make a homemade popcorn mix. My kids will tell you, like every time we did movie night when they were little or their friends would have sleepovers, I'd always make a popcorn mix. And pretty much it was like whatever I had in the house. I'm going to show you how I did that because that's a really easy way to create kind of like a party out of nothing. So we're going to make popcorn mix. And then I'm going to show you if you don't want to or you don't have time to make a homemade or a handmade something, you can just use this little lunchbox note and create a giftie to spread kindness in a really easy way. So we are going to look at those two really fun things now. All right, so I've got a little pre-packaged bag of popcorn here. You could use any bag of popcorn. You could even use like a microwave popcorn. If you don't have popcorn boxes, they're like in all the grocery stores. It's like 10 of them for $2.99 or something like that. So super, super inexpensive. You don't have to use this. You could just use this. You could just use this, or you can put them all three together. So I'm gonna put them all three together. I'm gonna stick my microwave popcorn down into my container, and then I'm gonna have this one kind of sticking out the top, and I have some ribbon. You could use ribbon, you could use raffia, you could use curling ribbon, you could use twine. When you buy things and they're like wrapped in ribbon, a lot of times home decor, like when you buy sheets, they come in really cute little bags sometimes. Save all that stuff because you can always use that to make gifties. I'm gonna take the ribbon, I'm just gonna tie it around my popcorn box in a knot, and then I'm gonna double knot it. Bam. And I'm gonna slide it up as high as I can. And then I wanna tie on my lunchbox note, but it needs to have a hole. Say you don't have a hole punch. Just take a pair of scissors or anything sharp that you can puncture a little hole in the corner. So I'm just gonna take my scissors and make a hole, just like that. And then I'm gonna tie this onto the giftie and then turn this ribbon into a bow. Because, I mean, a bow, right? Everything with polka dots and bows makes life better. So I'm going to tie the knot, and then I'm going to tie a bow, and then I'll use my scissors just to trim it, because I did cut too much here. These would be really fun to give to your delivery drivers, like your UPS guy and your FedEx guy, your USPS Postal Service delivery person. Look at that. Isn't that so stinking cute? So stinking adorable. And so easy. And you have like a little giftie. So this would be fun also just to put in your lunchbox with your kid. Some popcorn and a little lunchbox note, or in like your husband's briefcase, right? Popping in with some extra love. He would be taking a break from work and getting his briefcase and be like, wow, I'm so loved. Anyway, super easy, cute idea. Now we're going to turn the camera around. We're going to put it top down because I'm going to show you how to make some homemade popcorn mix that's super delicious. So let's do it. All right, guys, let's do it. Let's make some really fun popcorn mix. We're going to start with a bowl of popcorn. You can either microwave your popcorn or buy a bag of popcorn, whatever you like, but you want plain popcorn, unflavored, and we're going to use some meltable candy. So I'm going to pour my popcorn out onto a huge baking sheet here with some parchment paper, and then we are going to melt this chocolate. All right, so we have our popcorn on our cookie sheet here. The next thing we're going to add is some cereal. So you can use any kind of cereal. I'm actually going to use these Fruity-O's, also known as Fruit Loops, but these are just really colorful and fun. So we're going to add those to our popcorn mix. When my kids were little, we used to call them rainbow seeds. Hopefully they were never disappointed. I don't think we ever actually really planted them. But anyway, we're going to add the cereal to our popcorn mix. And then I also have here some little miniature marshmallows. So they're like the dehydrated ones. And I'm going to add some of those into my popcorn mix. But you could use any kind of candies. If you ask my kids, they would tell you some of the funniest things they have found in their popcorn mix based on just like what I could find around the house. So we're going to add those marshmallows to our cookie sheet, and we're going to go grab that melted chocolate. All right, so we have our melted chocolate candy now. We just melted this in the microwave, and I'm going to pour it and drizzle it over the top of the popcorn mix. I'm holding it up way up high so that I get a really fine, well, the finest I can amount so it doesn't glomp too much because it can be pretty clumpy. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to put it all over our popcorn mix. And then while it's still wet or like melted or hot, we're going to add, I know you guys know what's coming next. We're going to add sprinkles. So I'm just going to grab a handful of sprinkles. Look at that. So delicious. And we're going to sprinkle them all over our popcorn mix. I'm going to grab another handful and sprinkle some more. And we are going to let this harden. If you are in a hurry, you can stick it in your refrigerator. But once it's hardened, we're going to break it apart and we'll have a really fancy popcorn mix. You don't have to do the melted chocolate part. You can just mix popcorn with cereal and candy. That works too. This just helps it kind of all stick together. All right, let's let it harden. All right, guys, it has hardened, so we are ready to break it apart now. So we're just going to break it apart with our hands like this. Oh my gosh, it looks so delicious. You can add extra popcorn or extra cereal at this point if you want to. I think this looks just perfect, so we don't need to do any of that. And it is ready to eat. But we don't have to eat it. We could also give it away. We could eat some and give some away. So I have this jar here. Super cute. It's the jar that used to have the popcorn in it. And I'm going to fill it up with our popcorn mix because I think it would be so adorable to give to a neighbor or a teacher or a friend. And look, there's going to be lots of extra for us to eat here on in the studio. We fill it all the way to the top. I'm going to put my top on. And then I'm going to move the rest of this out of the way. So I'm going to give this to one of the guys on the set. Here you go, Zach or Dylan or somebody. And we are going to turn this into a Giftie. I have a piece of ribbon already cut, so I'm going to tie it into a knot around the edge of the jar. Make it tight. And then I'm going to use the note that we talked about earlier that we ripped out from the Kindness on Purpose notables here. And I've already poked a hole in it, and I'm going to just use the ribbon to poke through the hole and tie on, and then tie a bow. And we are going to have the cutest little popcorn mixed Giftie ever. Of course, I'm going to trim my bow too because I just think that's important. Make it just as good as we possibly can. Bam. All right, there we go. Look how cute that is, popping in with extra love. All right, so isn't that so fun? Popcorn mix and little popcorn Gifties where you can tie the cute little lunchbox notes or the notables tag on there. This book is full of so many great ideas. Popcorn is just one of them. Gratitude, kindness, spreading love, and just spreading celebration and festivity all such important things. So I'm going to put a link in the description here so that you can buy the book, because it's packed with great ideas, and I would love it if you bought it. You can also get the lunchbox notes and the notables too. And I'm also going to ask you to please ring the bell and do all those things so that you get notifications when whenever I post new projects and ideas. I am going to be doing the entire book with all different kinds of ideas, so I know you don't want to miss any of those. So I'm going to get this one day. I'm going to remind you all at one time. Ring the bell, subscribe, leave a comment, like this video. Let's be friends. Let's have a two-way conversation. So if you comment, I'll know and I can comment back. If you have ideas or suggestions or just want to cheer me on this creative journey, I'm up for it. And I want to do the same for you. So until next time, find someone in your life that you can pop in with a little extra love and go do it. All right, guys, bye.